Hey guys, welcome back to Genius Learning. All right, so for the last segment, let's color these in and bring them to life. So let's look at the battery first. I want to put some color in it. I want to put a little bit of gold on this area here, like that. I'm just gonna outline it, dotted line, right? And then let's say I just do some random shading like that. And maybe over here too. Okay, so just a little bit of shading. And right now, I'm gonna outline it to bring it kind of to life with all these areas that I want highlighted. So let's use this thinner marker. Okay, so let's outline this back part here. Actually, I probably need this curve in here should be dark. Oh, that gold is too strong. All right, let me get my other black marker. Okay, so I want to highlight this back area. What you gonna do now? Boom. So curve, dotted line back here, right? Curve, and let's say dotted line on this side. So we want darker on this side, lighter on this side. So we're gonna do the dark part on the bottom, but halfway. And then the dotted line, you could do it all the way. Like that. So like now the left side is dark, the right side is not. Here too, just kind of like that. You know, dotted line. Something like that. And here we could do like this. And then some lines maybe going down and across just to give it that effect. You could do it like that. Something like that. Okay. Anyway, so let's do the plane. So the plane, we can let's say it's already drawn, right? So we can just color it in. We can outline the back like this, right? Go down like this and outline the dark part. Don't shade it all in. Okay, then we can do the crosses, the pluses with blue to kind of make it stand out and leave that shading in the back. Okay. All right, so we got that. Actually, we could, let's just leave it like that. All right, and then let's say we want the cylinder orange. All right, let's just outline the dark parts. This is dark, this part here. You see how we just kind of make this part dark and one dot there? This left side can go all the way down. All right, these are the only solid parts. In here, it's dotted. And paper, clean this off. Okay, and then here we just do a dotted line. Solid here, halfway. You see how it kind of ends right there? And then dotted, solid halfway, same thing here. So we just want to color it like that. And let's say maybe we want to do some lines like that, like we did, but even less with the marker. Okay, something like that. And I think that's it. So the only thing left is to show the z-axis is here. And dotted line all the way through with a dot in the middle. Dot all the way through, kind of like that. Solid, solid, halfway. Solid, halfway, and then outline it like that. And this middle part too. This one here, halfway, and that's it. Okay, so everything else, you can keep going with it. You can put extra colors. Let's say we want to put this as pink. This surface area, we can highlight that. We can show that these normals coming out are coming straight out from the center. Okay, and I guess that's it for that one. So let's move on to another one. We have, okay, let's look at this one, the big one. I want to do the dielectric material pink. So I'm just gonna dotted line back here right? Just like we did with the pencil. Dotted line, solid, solid in here, okay? All the way down, solid, dotted line here, and this one here is gonna be solid, but halfway, like that. Kind of let it die out like that, and then dotted all along the back. Okay. Dotted down here. All right, so now let's kind of color it in, just the same we did before, just like some scribbled lines in between what we just did. Right here. Okay. Going down this way. All right. Like that. Perfect. Okay, and then the inside, let's say I want it in green, so I'm gonna make this solid, dotted here, this inside here solid. So I'm just gonna do maybe some lines like that to show that this side I want darker, the left side. Remember, you always want one side darker than the other. Okay, and dotted lines all the way down. And this inside plate, I also want some dotted lines, and then I want some lines going this way and some going that way. On the top, some going this way, some going that way. That's it. Okay, and let's say we wanted to show the radius in red, or the A radius in red, maybe the C radius, the distance in red, and also the B radius in red. Okay, we can do all of it. We could do DR is also in red, and then radial. And let's just put the Z dotted from the inside up. Okay, and then to bring it out even more, if you want, you just kind of give this left side some darkness. So dotted line here, that's it. Maybe all the way down, maybe not, maybe right there. Some dotted line here, this curve, follow it a little bit, follow it a little bit, follow it a little bit right there. Dotted, dotted. And this line here, like that, same thing. Dotted, dotted line, and that's it. You don't really have to do too much. You can do more, obviously, but I think for now that's fine. You can also get creative with it, you know. Let's see. Now, this let's see, with the charge coming out. So let's say the line charge is yellow. Just highlight the entire thing yellow. Okay, so let's just higher. Let's highlight the entire inside here yellow. Okay. Okay. Let's just make the charges a little bit darker again, so we can see them. And we're gonna just do the solid line here, curve, curve, right? And then the dotted one on the inside. Doesn't have to be perfect, so doesn't matter if you go outside the lines a little bit or whatever. Just to kind of show what type of shading we do or could do. All right, and then finally, let's say we want purple. All right, solid line on this side, solid line on this side, and then dotted on the back, like that. The bottom also, solid, solid, and maybe we'll leave it like that, okay? And maybe we'll put these surface areas, right, in green, like that. Something like that. Maybe we'll do it in green. Okay, you can do these all types of ways. I just want to show some examples. All right, let's see. Okay, let's give me this different color. All right, and let's go for, let's see, let's go for this. Okay, so we cut, let's say, a cake and into like a little slice, a little quarter. And we want to show that the inside has a gradient. So in here, let's say it's yellow, right, all the way down like that. And then closer to the outside, let's say it's a little bit red, like that. All right, just layers going down. And then all we need to do is just outline this area, a line going down dotted, this line. I need to make sure these two lines are the same as these two. And that's it. I'm gonna shade this side halfway, some dotted lines finishing it off, solid in the back. Okay, halfway, 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 and then dotted lines here. These dotted lines here have to match these top ones. And then dotted line going down. This one could be solid. This one could be solid. And this one could be solid. Something like that. I don't want to finish the outside. So let's say here, something simple, right? Let's just outline the circles or the discs, the plane face, right? Let's do that type of thing. And then we just want to outline it once more with black. The back part here, down, maybe just like that. And then the Z. You always want to kind of make this clear. I mean, I like to make it clear because it brings it all together. Maybe a dotted line or two here. That's it. All right, and so maybe we'll do one or two more. Let's look at this material here. All right, let's do green. All right, let's do this area in here. Dotted line on this side. So between B and C, I want to do it in green, like that. Okay, you pass it once, and then you can, on the right side, you could just pass it again, only on the right side. You see how it's gonna be darker on one side than the other? And that's what you want, because you always wanna make one side darker than the other to help with the 3D effect. So let's outline this circle here, halfway, and then back like that. Okay, and let's see, the inside part, let's just shade this darker, this dark, solid, dotted line on this side, and maybe we could do some black here, like that. Curved line like that. All right. And maybe I want this plate here to be pink, and I want one side to be darker than the other. Left side darker. And that's it. Okay, let's look at this small one here. All right, let's say I just want to outline it. I'm gonna do that. Solid, dotted, solid, solid here, dotted in the back. And I can leave it like that and just put the Z. Okay, dotted line down, dotted line towards the Y, dotted line here, and then maybe you want to show R, Z, and phi. Maybe you just want to show that. And I like to do a little dotted line that goes all the way around the plane for the phi. And that's it. So let me draw one or two from scratch to show you how to draw these quicker, and start off with the marker instead of starting off with pencil. So let's say I just want to do this, okay, like that. All right, so up here, let's see if we got some room. So up in this area, let's do I'm gonna just do a simple cylinder with the marker, and then I'm gonna draw a plane through it. real quick. So I'm just gonna do this pretty quick. So we have a cylinder here, okay, like that. And let's say we want to give it some depth. So I just make the line thicker, like that, like this, okay, something like that. And now, let's say there's a plane in front of it. It comes down this way like this, and it cuts back that way. Okay, that's the back. And here is, let's say here's the middle of where the plane is at. Okay, so draw some lines here. Yucky. The marker dirty. Okay, so draw some green lines here. From here to here. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. And towards the back. Okay, so it looks a little weird at first with the marker. Let's do some pluses here. Like that. But the black marker is what brings it all together. Right, so all you want to do is get a quick outline like that. And then let's, where's that black? Okay, it is. So now this is what kind of is going to bring it together. Okay, we got the Z. So always do that first. Now we're going to outline the top of the cylinder. We got the top of the cylinder dotted. Here we have another one. Okay, and down towards the bottom, it's all going to be dotted since it's going inside the plane. This is going to be dotted, and we have inner face there, here. Okay, let's draw this. Let's outline this one a little bit more clear, and then the outside. One side here, dotted for the other. Okay, and we can do dotted line down. All right, and let's draw all these pluses that are everywhere. All right, little tight space, but you get the point. Here we can do this is R, or we can do it in there if we had more space. And let me draw one more cylinder. Let's see. So let's see. We got here. Let's do. What do we want to do quick? This type of shape here. So let's draw straight line like that. Curve, curve. Okay, and then the outside of that curve, let's do cylinder, cylinder. Okay, like that. Something like this. Okay, so again, the black marker will bring it all together. So all I have was something like that. All right, you could just draw that, pretty quick. And then with a black marker, we can outline here, here, here. Okay, everything that we've been doing, just a little bit faster speed, I guess. Solid going out. Okay, and some lines going down here like this, and then maybe the pluses on the inside. Okay, something like that. All right, and so let's do one or two more, just to be complete, I guess. All right, so here we're gonna do solid, solid, dotted line, solid. Here we got that. Okay, and we can make the shaded region. Let's say we pick yellow. We could just something like that. Close it off in there. Okay. All right, let's do some here and then close it out. Okay, so I've already shown you the approach for how to do it with a highlighter. Let's look at maybe how to do it with a marker or two. Okay, so we got, let's say I have this face like this, and we have another one inside. Okay, and that's it. So we don't have the smaller one. We want to do a dotted line here, dotted line there. Okay, and we're done with that. With the purple, let's say I want to show that this is A, out here is B. Okay, and let's say I want the region in between A and B to be maybe some dielectric or something. Okay, so we just draw it up quick like that. Maybe we can do some going this way, some going this way. Okay, and if I want to take this view and put it sideways, then let's do this. Let's do a circle like that, lines coming down, inner circle like this, and shade in this region, shade in this region, and bring this from here, shade in that region. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick sketch, right, of what stuff we've been doing, but things we could do with it, you know, with the marker. So we do that outline. It's kind of like a cage outline. And then a blue, I'll just use a highlighter. Actually, let's just use what we had. I'm gonna outline this side only. Okay, like that, dotted in the back, solid, 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 dots, dots. And here, should have been dotted, but whatever. Dotted and dotted, okay? That's it. Now let's use the purple we used. Let's draw a line in the middle, and we can draw the Z solid line up with a black marker, just to distinguish all the colors here. Solid down here. Now with the purple, I can do this length is A, and maybe going this way all the way to the edge is B. Okay, so you see the two type of looks. We can do the sideways cylinder like this. Okay, it's even quicker sketch. So if you don't have time, something like that. Okay. And let's maybe do one more. Okay, let's say we have the plane again. Okay, so I'm gonna do a box like this. I'm not gonna close the back, but I'm gonna make a curve like that. Okay, then I'm gonna do this curve, solid lines going up, curve, dotted line, dotted line, dotted going down, curve, dotted line. Okay, that's it. And the pink one, close off the back here, edge down, make a thickness to it. Okay, and this time I want to shade this area, and let's draw some lines going down like this. Okay, so just showing you how to draw these things a little bit faster, so that way, you know, if you're in a rush, you don't have to do them perfect, but even a rough sketch like this, you know, can do a lot, and it's just fun. So, okay, we got solid lines back here, dotted over here on this side, dotted in the back, something like that. And let's do the plus charges, maybe in green, that are all over this area. Okay, boom, boom. All right, So they're also in this area here. You can draw them going along like that, but you can see how quick something like that is. And I think that it definitely helps when solving, you know, physics problems. Okay, so those are some quick drawings. All right, I'm gonna do one final one just to kind of kill this segment already. Let's do yellow going down here. Okay, something like that, something like that. All right, so it doesn't even look like much. And let's do a segment going out here in red. Okay, so it doesn't look like much, so let's try to bring it to life. We got that solid on one side. Okay, so something like that. This here you want it darker, back here you want it darker, and then the bottom line, this back line, this even this little surface area you can outline. Draw your Z all the way through, solid down here. Okay, that's it. So here could be normal to the surface, this could be R. Okay, so just a rough sketch, something like that. All right, so hopefully I've shown you a lot of examples and you can kind of work your way through some of these and color them however you want. But now let's get to some E&M problems. All right, and this segment is kind of over, but I'm just gonna color some of these in if anybody's kind of interested in watching some extra coloring. I might as well just do it while I'm here. But you know, for the most part, these are almost the same shape, the same type of technique, and we've covered basically everything that we're gonna cover for the problems I'm gonna do. So this extra stuff is just kind of, you know, me just putting color and kind of not wanting to leave it blank. So we're done if you don't want to keep watching, but I'm just gonna finish off some more of these. And let me see, some fire there. What color could we do a rose? Rose, a ribbon. Let's do metallic. Okay, something like that. Outline here. Okay, something like that. Well, maybe we do that. I don't know, weird looking candle. And I kind of don't want to touch this, but maybe I could just put some light color in it, like some, you know, some highlighter on these edges here. So I guess if you're an architect or, you know, just like drawing, you could draw some spiral staircase, or you really want to know these type of shapes. Let me see, these corner. And plus I think it's just cool to kind of explore and take a break from physics and draw a little bit. So maybe we'll do that. And this. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to mess this up. I kind of like that it's just all pencil. So I might just leave it like that. I might just outline this and that's it. Yeah, I might just leave it like that. Maybe I'll shade them in. I might work on that another time. All right. And okay. Let's see. this. Okay. All right, we're done here. So let's move on. Let's do some other problems involving these shapes, and I hope it helped.